I really want to try the new Glissa, and I saw a list that had the new Glissa, and I was like, that's gas. That's gas. I want to do that. So we'll shove a Glissa in it. Pity vote for Reanimator. Poor Reanimator. Poor Mill. My chat's full of Mill haters. Except for Zeriok. Which honestly I'm fine with. Alright, we're cutting the Tireless Tracker. Sorry, buddy. We're trying a new Glissa. Arnold drop a giant log on the Predator. Alright, what does this Glissa do exactly? First strike, death touch. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose one, draw a card, lose one life, destroy target enchantment, remove 3 counters from target permanent. I'm sold. Gotta get me a Glissa. Well, speaking of Glissa, there's the Glissa. So I feel like I have to keep this hand just to see how good she is. Using my name, SWE17. Queuing into you. Snipe successful. Crab on 1. I will Inquisition you. Opt, Serum Visions, Grape Shot, Gifts Ungiven, Past in Flame, Spire, Bluff Canal. Get some taking Serum Visions. I don't think I can beat this deck. Judd versus Storm. A tale as old as time. My hand's not good against it. That's for sure. I scried 1 at the bottom. Baral, Grape Shot, Opt. We'll take the Baral. I think about taking the Opt just to prevent them from hitting another land drop, but I'm not really doing anything anyways. Tireless Tracker will outvalue them. I don't think I'm going to get to cast spells this game. Unless I top deck a land. Excellent. I heard giving Storm time is exactly where we want to be. Let him, you know, sculpt the perfect hand. That'll be fine. Come on, deck. Let's go. I definitely feel like I have to Fable here just to regain the mana advantage. Alrighty. You'll go. The Nihil Spellbomb is going to be pretty clutch here because I do have a Past in Flames in hand. I also have 2 Grape Shots, so if they just do like a natural storm, I might be pretty close to dying, which concerns me. So I need to be a little bit careful with fetching and shocking. Maybe I should have gotten a basic forest there. And Zeriok plays Storm now. He's converted. At least he's playing something respectable. Push some damage through cast his Glissa. It's kind of cool. So you can remove 3 counters from Fable when it's on chapter 2 and then revert it back to chapter 1. Actually, does this kill it? How does that work? I don't think it kills it. I'm pretty sure it just reverts it back to chapter 1. I'm fairly certain. I could remove 3 counters from my Wrenn. That's kind of neat. I don't know what that would do for me, but it's kind of neat. Kill my Wrenn, pass. Nah, it doesn't kill it. Because you can have a Saga with 0 counters on it. And it doesn't die. Maybe you want to remove just 1. I realized it said up to 3. I will take a draw though. Draw 1 card. I want to cast Wrenn and Six. I guess it's kind of free. I just start pinging them. I could also just buy Gigantha. And we gotta ping them because I have this Bolt in hand. With the Bolt and them having a fiery islet here, maybe we can just burn them out slowly. We better figure it out for our Tom Bombadil Saga deck. I agree. No, Saga stays alive. I think we're just going to bin their win conditions here, which in this case might be rituals. I have a feeling this is the turn they're going to go off. So they're probably going to get ritual, Manamorphose. I think I need to bin the rituals. Choose 2 cards. Put those chosen cards into the graveyard. Ritual. I've tested Boil. Boil's pretty bad, historically speaking. It's not good against Murktide because they have Infinite Spire Bluff Canals and Fiery Islets and Odawara, and they have a bunch of other mana sources that aren't islands. And it's not good against Amulet Titan because you have Blood Moon, so you don't really need it. I get boiled all the time, but that's got nothing to do with how good it is. Boil's best against like blue-white control. You have a fine blue-white control matchup with the Torok, so I don't think you need the spot for Boil. And then Merfolk plays like Cavern of Souls and a bunch of other non-island lands as well. Also, I don't think Merfolk's very popular. Grape Shot? 6. Okay. Got it. No, they have double Grape Shot in hand. Tireless Tracker, get out of here. Kolaghan's command can come out as well. I'll bring in the Maelstrom Pulse for Mini Storm. Haywire Mite can go. I don't think they're playing a Pyromancer's Ascension variant. Terminate's a little bit expensive. Should probably cut the Glissa as well. Leave the Fable in there. We gotta cut one more card. Let's cut Unholy Heat. We should be good against Storm, but we missed our land draw for too many turns. I prefer Maelstrom Pulse to Engineered Explosives. A little bit more flexible. I'll keep this. When I was a kid, I imagined my SNES JRPG tracks as hip-hop beats in my head and thought, how would it never happen? I was like 20 YouTube channels that do exactly the same thing. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You were ahead of the time. I haven't really gotten to use Desk all that much, but it felt okay. I've always had that general opinion about Desk where it's just like, it's okay. Not amazing. Like from time to time, just tutor it up and get some card advantage. Saw another opt here, right? I think I just take Pyretic Ritual. And now by virtue of the Thoughtseize bug, they draw another Pyretic Ritual instead of the opt. I was hoping to snipe something else, like a Gifts Ungiven. Or a 2-mana Enabler. And how do we beat Storm? Seems a little bit rough. Never thought I'd be saying that in 2023. Baral pretty much has to die on sight. So I think I'm casting Desk here. Hoping to hit a removal spell. I just cast Fable and give him a turn with Baral. But I fear I might die. Yeah, I think I can't let him untap with that, if possible. And it looks like they're going to untap with it. Nope, Mill didn't win. I made another pull. Jund won. 16 crab. Jesus Christ. I'd give it a 2-3. Because you're going to dunk on some poor control player. Past and Flames, Ritual, Manamorphose. Gotta bin the rituals. Jund always wins, starting in the X1 bracket. I think we're dead here. What if they have like 2 rituals? Okay, no rituals. Pretty lucky. I was also pretty lucky. Alright, well, not great for me. Should get Forest. You've been 2 lands. We're gonna have to bin 2 lands here. Kind of free. We need removal. Removal plus graveyard hate would be ideal. Well, I got half of the puzzle. Double Past in Flames. Yeah, the Wrenn emblem is pretty close. Also get to buy Giganta here. Now Spellbomb was such a good draw. Remblem. My bad. Remblem. They can attack it with Brawl. And have it go down to 6. Not that big of a deal. They topped the card with Opt. Serum Visions. Bottoms both off the Serum Visions. Whoa. Not attacking there is crazy, right? Like, not attacking that was crazy. Nihil Spellbomb is just the bane of their existence right now. They definitely should have attacked Brawl at Wrenn. Prevent this from happening. I don't think we can lose from here, though. Yeah, they're both Past in Flames. And their options are Past in Flames and Past in Flames. So attack with both. 4 plus 6, 10. Put into 3 only. I think I'm playing this Giganta, that's why. Yeah, maybe Spear is better. And Banger Alert, true. Song's fire. Right, they've given up. Do I want Pithy Needle for anything? I'm trying to think. I don't think Pithy Needle does anything. Maybe hits like their sideboard cards. But I think I'll have to pass on the Pithy Needle. We'll run it back. Side and Embercool. This hand's good. A lot of hand disruption. Quick clock with the Goyf too. Big fan of this hand. I think they should utilize the fact that Opt is an instant more often. They're just treating it like a Serum Visions. I'm also very surprised they're not playing Consider over Opt. Especially in a Past in Flames deck. I feel like Consider would be better. But there's probably some sort of convoluted reasoning for it. Raw Blood Moon Pyretic Ritual. I will take the Blood Moon. Oh, I didn't start this league from 2019. Yeah, probably. Maybe SWE 17 means started whatever in 2017. You know? This is a 5-year-old league right now. Yeah, 1 game per year. They're like, man, this Storm League's taking me 5 years now. But I will finish it. Gotta check out those new cards at some point. The Lord of the Rings cards. We've looked at them on stream. I think a lot of them look cool. The One Ring seems to be the most playable card I've seen so far. Oh, gotta check out those. Oh, the opponent that you meant for the Lord of the Rings cards. I was like, are there any new ones? Or they just like stop spoiling it now? I don't understand how the new spoiler season works. I guess they just stopped spoiling it. And obviously, White Remand's pretty neat. Yeah, they're playing Electromancer. Just gonna fetch up another basic and be immune to Blood Moon. Now that we've seen it out of them. There might be something to this Wrenn and Six card. So we'll get basic when we pick that land back up. Duress, you. 2 mana, Duress. Probably bidding card draw spells with this. I'm just gonna leave them with like mana and Past in Flames. Alright, let's spin the 2 mana dorks here. There you can see what's in their hand. Desperate Ritual, Echoing Truth, Manamorphose, Past in Flames. I'm going to take the Echoing Truth. And then just leverage this Nihil Spellbomb to the best of my abilities. Leave them with a couple of rituals and a Manamorphose. See what they're up to. Might draw off this Islet. Let's get a mountain here, and then we can go Goyf into second Nihil Spellbomb. My favorite place with Modern Horizons, yeah, empty the Warrens for 50 and then Maelstrom Pulse it. His 4th Shivan Reef. They have triple black also. Pretty nice. I think they've died. Ah, Quiz. Thanks for the Prime. Welcome back for the 6 months. Yeah, that Wrenn and Six card's so bad. Dingo and Chill, Lo-Fi, tunes to Torok somebody too. Lo-Fi tunes to Torok, a poor Storm player stuck in the past too. Popping off. Hold up, popping off. It's about to happen to me. Yeah, we just drew 2 natty spell bombs. Oh. Why do they draw a card in response to the Torok trigger? I don't know about any of this. I'm not sure about that one. No, Grape Shot's a sorcery. Wonder what they were thinking when they were like, in response to Torok, draw a card. You know, honestly, I didn't see that they had the Fiery Outlet in here, so I thought this was going to grow my Goy for lethal. This is kind of awkward now. Because I also fetched the wrong land, but we got double Nihil Spellbomb, so I think we should be okay. Alright. They went. Yeah, Wrenn and Six hard carried. I'm not going to deny that. I'm also keeping this hand despite my better judgment. Because I believe Wrenn and Six will hard carry me once again. Enchantress. Well, never didn't have it, I guess. This could be Ponza. Red-green mid-range. Not sure. Don't you rend me. All I know is pain. Bro, this Electromancer card, though, goes kind of crazy. And Johnson, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 8 months. Appreciate you, my friend. I guess OG Tomb. A little bit concerned about getting Blood Moon. Not enough to Inquisition them. I want to go like Wrenn, fetch basic swamp, and then Inquisition them next turn. While also having a clock against Wrenn and Six. Hopefully they bolt my Goy. That would make my day. Bolts, 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 bolts. Aww. I guess they could bolt plus ping. You bolted too many Goys for no reason. I've actually watched you do it one time. And then it was then succeeded by a very loud yell. Being like, no! Oh man, they might have endurance. I'm gonna hope they don't have endurance. At least they have a Blood Moon. Fuck. Fuck. Called it, but fuck. I needed that land pretty badly. Now they're gonna bolt the Goyf. In. I don't know how I beat that one. It's not by not drawing a land. Is there a sign up for Retro League that I missed? Yeah, you missed it. Retro League's just dropped. So I'm gonna terminate this and turn off Cloth Thieves. Have another endurance. Well, I die. I guess I die. To kill that. Okay, you win. You have bested me. Is that like kind of bad Ponza deck that people like to play? Oh, another Maelstrom Pulse. It's okay, I have Wrenn, can't lose. Maelstrom Pulse is probably fine. Haywire Mite seems good for their shenanigans. I don't want Nihil Spellbomb. No Spielbomb. Even Spielbomb. See this being fine. And Torok. Probably don't want Torok. Inquisition actually seems decent against them. What kind of push? Push is not good against their mono 3-drops. Let's keep a more functional hand this time. I didn't solely rely on Wrenn and Six. Oh, look, a non-functional hand that solely relies on Wrenn and Six. Mulligan. God, it's happening again. Go back to Needle. All of these hands rely on Wrenn and Six. My God. Gonna take the Utopia Sprawl. So that way they play out the elf and I get the Wrenn and Six paint the elf. This is pretty much a Jund mirror at the end of the day. It's just a whole lot of nothing. Okay, they're breaking on lands. Good sign for me. They're also letting me have lands. Another good sign for me. Since they don't want to pitch their endurance. Maybe I'm supposed to blind needle something. Like Wrenn. Or like Wooded Foothills, rather. I don't want to needle Wrenn because I have 2 Wrenns. Needling Wooded Foothills might have been good, though. Nazis, you. How many endurances do you have in your hand? I can now needle Wooded Foothills. Now that I know they have it. I think they did that in the wrong order. I think they meant to do that the other way. They wanted their... they wanted this to survive, but they like stacked it poorly. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have played Replacement Wrenn. I messed this up. Could have done this differently. If I play Replacement Wrenn and still ping this, I guess I'd do it. I messed that up though. I should have done this pre-combat. If I did a pre-combat, I could have grown the Goyf and I could have plus this one, picked up the land immediately after combat. So I had +1 land in my hand right now. I think it's going to make a huge difference. Go to combat and then we'll pick up our fetch land. Pass the turn. They don't draw another fetch land. It's not a Wooded Foothills. It's another Wooded Foothills. Let's go. Pithing Needle doing the Lord's work right now. They didn't have one out when I needled. They played one after. Could have played Giganta, but I think leaving up Urza Saga is fine too. I knew it was in their hand because they picked it up with Wrenn and Six. And 2 more Spyro. Yeah, the first, I mean, they cracked it and then they Wrenn and Six picked it up, and that's when I named it. That's why they had 2 lands, is because they went first land, second land was Wooded Foothills. They played Wrenn, they picked up the Wooded Foothills, and then the following turn I needled it. Let's try to win a game 3 here. This is going to be a difficult game to win. The needle that could. Oh man, I probably have to keep this hand, but I probably have to Thoughtseize on 1 as opposed to play Ragavan into a Wrenn and Six. That was a good draw. Oh, they have the relic, so I guess it wasn't a great draw. Blood Moon, Bloodbraid Elf, a Lightning Bolt. We're gonna dash Ragavan at them. And hope that I can Maelstrom Pulse these Blood Moons. Fetch land. Bobble. That was unfortunate. I'm gonna get mooned. Guess it's not that bad. They tap out for the moon then. Let's get the dash Ragavan again. Yeah, man, it should be okay. My Urza Saga's not gonna be okay though. Yeah, fingers crossed they played the other moon, but I think they're just gonna play Bloodbraid. Okay. I don't know if I can beat that. The dashing will continue until morale improves. Basic forest off the top. I don't know about crushing it. We're okay. We're doing okay. Wouldn't say crushing it though. I don't know. We're gonna beat Clothies. I did crush that deep dish pizza though. That I did do. Ooh, number 2. Clothies is a creature. This might be a really good turn for me. Yeah, Haywire Mite moment. So I'm probably gonna play Saga this turn. So I go 1, 2, Pulse. Wrenn, ping, Ragavan, swing, swing. I will not pulse the Ragavan. Did not have intentions of it. I need to turbo out this Haywire, for sure. I think we should pulse the monkey. True. That's an idea. So they're probably exiling non-land, I imagine. They're exiling a land? Okay. Fury time. Alright, next on the agenda, Fury and how to beat it. Oh, it's another Blood Moon. Here. 2 mana. Never mind. So Ragavan. 2 mana. Never mind. 2 mana. Hers. Alright. Kind of surprised we take that long for hers. Time to needle, said hers. Then we can dash Ragavan, play Goyf. It takes so long for a top deck needle. Goyf shrinks. Unlicensed Hearse. Name Unlicensed Disintegration. Hate everything. I think I'm one short. Yeah, one short. I don't think I could have gotten lethal unless I managed to put the Wrenn and Six in the graveyard. I probably have a Fury here. Bloodbraid Elf. Second Clothies. Leagues today? They've been okay. What did we do today? We dropped with... What did we start the morning with? We started the morning with something awful. Oh, Titan Shift. Titan Shift went terribly. And then we 3-2 with Shining Shoal Humans, and now we're playing Jund. 2-0, baby. How is Jund the best deck we played so far? Because he was a little bit weak. A hand that relies on purely Ragavan. Ragavan, don't fail me now. What are you playing? Burn, probably. You're a little bit weak. True. My hand is not shaped up. Hopefully Constructs plus Shadow Spear is a plan. Drawing with Fiery Islet on turn 3. Massive sign of weakness. It can Searing Blaze this Construct, though. I didn't draw land either. Not good. Cracks the Islet again. Passes the turn. I wonder what they have in hand that there's cracking Islet and passing. Maybe like Alboros Charms or something. Skullcrack. Okay. Cracked. Yeah, I kind of miss Springleaf Drum as well. Drum is nice from time to time. Will my non-functional hand with 2 Urza Sagas get there? Spending 2 bolt effects on a construct token. It's probably gonna let them win the game. This has been a sad game. Guess we'll see what they point the Rift Bolt. Probably me. It did a whole lot of nothing that game. Yeah, just Jund Saga losing to its own mana all the time. I don't think I want explosives. I think I'm just gonna board lightly. Take out like Tireless Tracker. I should also cut Thoughtseize, I guess. Trim Thoughtseize. Bring in Pulse. Desk. Spellbomb's also bad. Look how they massacred my boy of Magic. Yeah, pretty much. I guess Torok's fine too. They took his looting and now he's playing Burn. Yeah. He's in shambles. Been tuning Scam for tournament this weekend. Anyone got some feedback? I'll put the list up on a Mox link. If that's something I can post here, yeah, you can absolutely post it. I'll try my best to give some feedback. I don't know if I want EE. Yeah, I guess I keep this. I'll take a look at that link after this match is over. If I forget, just remind me. You know what? I played the wrong land. I meant to play the Verdant Catacombs. I'm just an idiot. I was like thinking about playing the Verdant Catacombs and I just clicked the Stomping Ground instead. Not what I meant to do. Used to play Mardu Pyromancer. All the time. I did play the wrong land. I got distracted. Wow, indestructible. I probably want to get basic forest, huh? That's a good draw though. Lightning Helix, Rift Bolt, Skewer, Skullcrack, Wear Tear. I don't care about the Wear Tear, Rift Bolt, Lightning Helix. I think I'm gonna take the Skullcrack. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I was just supposed to play the Sokenzan instead. I'm probably just gonna buy back Sokenzan like every other turn. Oh, I'm at a multiple of 3 now. My last card's Wear Tear. Didn't matter. 3 or 4. Yeah, I think not playing that right. I'll try it. Not a super big fan of this hand though. And kinda sucks. Looks like they're on Fair Breach. Yeah, no problem. No problemo. Bolt off the top. I think I'm still playing Ragavan. It's fine. Land? No land. Madge. They put a card on top, so it's most likely. Guess I gotta take Soulscar Mage. I'm in danger though. Need to draw land. Need to draw land. I should have been more specific. Man, I hate the mana base in this deck. Hate it so much. It's gonna die to these. Like, you have to run so hot playing this deck to be able to, like, not draw an opening hand that's just, like, basic lands and Urza Sagas. Basic Mountain Urza Saga. Dead the Lava Dart. But if I get to untap, I get Shadow Spear. Your Zoomer skills have not sufficiently prepared you for piloting Boomer Jund. Probably right about that. Okay, they hit the Lava Dart. Get out, Tireless Tracker. Hers is probably fine. I want Engineered Explosives X2. That I do want. Thoughtseize can probably get out. Take another Pulse for their Swarm of 1-drops. I do like the Nihil Spellbombs. And Tireless Benchwarmer. Kolaghan's command can get cut also. Yeah, the mana just like kind of fails a lot of the time, which is unfortunate. Because I think when the mana works in this deck, it's fairly consistent, fairly powerful. problem is it never does. The man is just like, alright, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna curl up in the corner and die, alright, dingo. I'm like, see you next game. I had a mulligan so many hands that just had like these two in it. And even when your mana works though, it's like you get got by decks that just go over the top of you, or just try to combo. You're like, I have nothing against this. Chances they have mutagenic growth, probably pretty high. Oh, me mutagenic. Oh no, mutagenic. Honestly, Maelstrom Pulse hasn't been a problem for me. Maelstrom Pulse was generally good when I got to cast it. Has there been a Jund scam? Not a good one. But I've seen people like just play normal scam and then splash like one green land and some Tarmogoyfs. And that seems fine. But I don't think you can play Wrenn and Six in scam ever. Wrenn and Six is just not good enough. Yeah, Maelstrom Pulse has a pretty decent surprise factor right now. People will definitely just play out multiple copies of their Haymaker. Yeah, Pulse is probably good versus Hammer as well. Have you tried Underworld Breach and Scam? Yeah, it sucks. Because the elementals do nothing in the graveyard. So what are you really breaching? You have to completely change the deck into a DRC Bobble deck, which also isn't very good. Because Scam cannot turn on Delirium reliably at all. So most of the time DRC is just a 1/1. I would try cutting the elementals from Scam. Now that's an idea. I've been darted. I wonder if I was supposed to get Nihil Spellbomb instead. I was thinking about that too, Scoot. I was kind of hoping that they would just sacrifice a land to Lava Dart the construct, which is why I made it in the first place. I didn't think that the 2/2 was actually valuable. I was more so just hoping to bait them. Well, now they have a Soul Guide Lantern, so... The answer was definitely get the Saga down. Or get the Wrenn down, pick up the Saga. Would have been the correct answer there. Start with the Wrenn here. Attempt to pick up land. Bolt. I reckon that's draw a card, and it must not have a threat in hand. My hand just must be all like prowess spells. Cards like Manamorphose and Bobble. Maybe they're just gonna breach me and kill me. Oh my god, breaching me and killing me. My worst nightmare. So they can get the Sprite Dragon, and if they have a mutagenic growth, I just like die here. It's also why I was thinking about getting the Nihil Spellbomb over the Shadow Spear. Hindsight, I guess I should have gotten the Nihil Spellbomb. Finally, valuing land drops. At least I have good mana this game. How they iterated instead of playing Sprite Dragon. That's wild to me. I might have drawn mutagenic since then, but they didn't have it on turn 2. I think they played that. Yeah, they played the dragon on turn 2. That's when I killed it, right? Because I played an Urza Saga on 2. Then turn 3 I made a construct, so it's been like 3 turns since then. They could have drawn one. Could have also just bobbled twice. Put 2 counters on the Sprite Dragon, drawn 2. Guess they don't value the Sprite Dragon very highly. Are you killing me? What's happening here? Imagine they're just like bobbling again. Or they just want to leave Delirium in there. Yeah, they figured out how to bobble again. One card off the bobble, plus another bobble in play, plus they EI'd, so their hand's gonna be pretty stacked. Terminate. Terminate. Alright. That'd be decent, I guess, after I buy Gigantha. Can hold it up if I need to, although I'd have to fetch shock. Fetch shocking still better than dying to a browse creature. What are we doing here? Besides being in the tank for a long time, I guess I'm gonna go re-up my water while they tank. So I'll be right back. Probably yield until like the beginning of combat. Probably until attacks. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to bolt me. Who knows? I'll be right back. So these Swift Spears and iterated. Guess I'm gonna terminate one. Exiled mutagenic growth. Could have spell pierce here. Get caught and check in exile. I would have taken much damage had I not checked that. Might have to fetch shock again here, huh? So I can have 2 blockers up. Such a painful mana base. I would love to give the Moose a spear. Fortunately, it's not going to be until next turn. I'm down a game. It's taken so long that I thought it was game 3. I paused at my end step, tapped out. Yeah, they must be double queuing. Gots to be. It's a good deck to double queue with. Red Dragon. Yeah, these are terrible lands to fetch. I agree. I'm with you on that. Alright, I'm dead, right? It's like mutagenic growth kill me. I'm said 3 times twice. Yeah, I'm dead. Is Prowess on an uptick? Yeah, I've seen a lot of it lately. Prowess is pretty popular. Just dead. Scammed. You've been enjoying your standard Orzhov list from a few days ago? Hell yeah. I didn't find too much success with that list, but I thought it was pretty neat. Oathbreaker? What is Oathbreaker? Gotta ship this. Gotta get some doubters up in here. Too many believers. Music was so quiet to start, and then it just got so loud. We'll keep it. I think we'll put back Blood Crypt and probably just end up fetching it anyways. Weird format. Is it a make-up, or make-pretend, make-believe, strange arena format? I've been seeing so many of those lately. Watching these Arita streamers. Paradise Mantle, Pierce the Paladin. That one. I choose you, Pierce the Paladin. The year of our Lord. We need the Glissa. Glissa. I could Boseiju this. I don't hate that. I think I'm gonna Boseiju it. Although, maybe not. I'm actually not gonna Boseiju that. I think what I'm gonna do instead is just prepare Glissa to attack it. I still don't know what Oathbreaker is. I've never heard of that before. It's like Commander, but with Planeswalkers, and you get 1 free non-creature spell as another commander. Why? Who wants that? I guess I'm dead disregard is aided. Go Glissa, do something impressive. Start the game with Narset Wheel. Why though? I'm gonna learn today what First Strike Death Touch does. Hammer, Spear, Giver, Ruin, Spell Pierce. I'll take the hammer. Piece of candy. I will fatal push this. Okay, I think we have a really good hammer matchup. Should have a really good hammer matchup. I think we just want to jam cards like this minus the spell bombs. Just oops all removal. You want to try the black green Nissa plus Winding Way. Is this an arena format? It has to be an arena format, right? There's no way it's not. It's not an arena format. Yeah, we're playing for the Jun 5-0. Look, I'm down for it if they support it on MTGO and they make challenges and tournaments for it. Then I'd be down to like dabble in the format. See if it's any good. Because I was a big fan of 1v1 Commander. I think I must heat this and pay the tax. Pay the Esper Sentinel Troll Toll. I'd be down to dabble in that format. Sounds kind of interesting. A little bit more interesting than 1v1 Commander anyways. Hammer. Okay. Ooh, that might be too good to pass up. I think that is too good to pass up. Bolt this, let them draw a card, and then Wrenn and Six ping Esper Sentinel. You hate MTG, what should you play at the Hunter Burton Memorial? Play Titan Shift. You love Titan Shift. Can't believe I'm rooting for the Boseiju looper. Who would ever loop Boseiju? Certainly not I. Bolt this though. That's fine. Ooh, no more hammer. Obviously, in the newest iteration of Persist Titan, you're gonna have to define that because the new iteration comes out. A new iteration comes out every other day. Gets a hammer, plays a hammer. Oh, they could put a hammer on Pure Steel. Oh, I died. That was fun. Neat. Do it, Mr. Rabe. Post the tea sipping emote saying modern moment. I know you want to. I have nothing against Hammer. Spoken like a hate watcher. Line 62 cards. It's Chad. Oh, good. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna equip something with a hammer immediately and play this Goif. I'm probably gonna regret my decisions immediately. 62 kind of based. Yeah, Jun meta continues to disappoint. I guess they didn't have to play this on one. There's a dude who wrote a whole ass novel on Mono Blackburn on the modern subreddit. Now that was based. That is kind of based. March, killing that. Okay, Urza Saga. Alright. Land for Glissa, please. I want to read that. John Meta. Man, if I could Glissa down this turn, I'd be so far ahead right now. Is that why you're playing as Mono Blackburn right now? Probably. Opponent was like, nah, it's fine. Honestly, they're probably still gonna win this game. Shadow Spear. Okay. Esper Sentinel. Sure. Ginger Brute. Sure. I guess I'm just letting him draw. So gross. Land. John mana. So bad. Just needed a third land at any point this game. Right? Why did they get a relic instead of a hammer? Excuse me? Alright, they didn't want to kill me. They wanted to show me mercy. Boseiju red on time. Does I have to do this, right? The best EE on 1 to ever EE on 1. Wow. They could have killed me. They did not play that well at all. Instead of getting the relic, yeah, we should have lost that game. Instead of getting the relic, they should have just gotten another hammer. And then put hammer Shadow Spear on Esper Sentinel, and I just die. Alright, congratulations, believers, I guess. We'll consider that a stolen win. Alright.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.